Let's add labels to the vertices. To add label to the vertices, you need to make sure that here snapped object option is turned on. Now it is turned on. To toggle this, either you can click here again to turn it off, or you can use the F key in your keyboard. Now it is turned on. Now it is turned off. We need to make it turn on. To add labels, let's go to the geometry category. In the annotation section, you can find the label object. You need to select it. If you see the instruction, it says click to attach a manual label, alt click a side or angle for live measurements. Click empty canvas when finished. Now let's click on the vertices A, B and C. You can see whenever I'm hovering on the vertex, you can see a green circle. It means we can click there and we'll get a label. For the sides, if we hover on any side, it will be highlighted in green color. It means you can click on it. The instruction also says Alt click a side. Let's do that. I'll hover on this side. I'll hold Alt and click on this. So you can see since we created equilateral angle of side 4, you can see them being labeled with length as 4. Once you are done, you can press done here or you can click on the empty canvas. This will exit from the label creation mode. Let's delete them. I'll select this. I'll hold Control and select this as well. Now since both are selected, I'll click on the delete icon. Let's add angles to the triangle. Again, I'll go to the geometry category. I'll choose the angle object from the annotations. Again, you need to make sure the snapped object is turned on. I'll show you what happens if it is turned off. If it is turned off, you cannot see the cursor being snapped to the vertex or the side. If I turn this on, you can see we get a green color and also the cursor is being snapped onto the edges and the vertices. You can test it out by yourself by turning off the snapped object and keeping it turned on. Let's create angle for the vertex A. First, I'll click on the vertex. Select to place angle vertex. I click on the vertex A. Select or place a point on first rail. The side AC would be the first rail and then the second ray would be side AB. Now the angle at vertex A is created. I'll select this angle. Let's give a color to this. Here you can see no fill. Let's see what happens if I set a color to it. I'll choose the red color. You can see the inside of the angle now is in red color. Similarly, let's add angles to other two vertices. Select the angle object again from here. I place my cursor at the vertex C, click on it. Then I'll click on the side BC for the first ray. I'll click on the side AC for the second ray. Now, since our angle is selected, I'll add a fill color to this. Let's add a yellow color. We'll repeat the same process for the vertex B. I'll choose the angle object. I'll place the first point on the vertex B, second point on the side AB, third point on the side BC. We'll give a different color to this. Let's give a green color. In this challenge, we learned how to add labels to the vertices and how to add angles. For doing this, it is very essential that the snapped object is turned on. If you are facing any difficulty to click on the vertex, or if you feel the label is not working properly, it might be the case that snapped object is not turned on.